Is it all good now?
Now it's perfect. Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
dear. Thank you so much. So, I'm Reshma from Indore, more than 12 years of experience, and I adore working. I adore connecting with my students.
Okay.
Could you catch me all good?
Yes, ma'am. Now I can.
So, you should tell me something about yourself.
Ma'am, my name is Ishu Goyal. I'm from Uttar Pradesh, Ghaziabad. I am an active learner. Right now, I'm in the last semester of my Masters of Education. And if I talk about my leisure time activities, so I love gardening. I'm very much fond of gardening and reading books, talking to new people, and very enthusiastic towards learning any new skill and any other new things. That's all about me. Thank you, ma'am.
Lovely. One should always keep upgrading oneself, right? It gives
Yes,
you a zeal for life. Nothing to match this. Do you agree?
yes, ma'am. Truly, I agree because new technology, AI has been introduced. So I admire it a lot, and I am seeking forward to learn new different aspects of AI and ChatGPT. So yes, one
I'm
should be
seeking
prepared.
forward is wrong, my dear. I'm looking forward.
I am looking forward.
Yes, I'm looking forward to learning much more from AI, etc. Well said. Yes, any new physical, mental skill keeps us so much, invigorated. It adds a new zeal to our life, a new zing and peppiness. It never lets us grow old.
Yes, ma'am. True.
Issue? What challenges you face with English language?
Ma'am, I think my major challenge is grammar. And once I stuck between the conversation with anyone, I feel a lack of confidence. I feel like the person among me might be judging me, and it's not sounding good, or it's not reflecting that impression in a good manner. So then
Once
thoroughly my
I get
conversation.
stuck, once I get stuck in a conversation,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
lose all my confidence, and I feel people have started judging me, and they are not impressed with me. There's no way I can impress them, right? Is
Yes,
that what
ma'am.
you feel?
Yes, ma'am. I feel like then thoroughly matlab, I'm not then I cannot connect with people then like I'm in mental chattering starts inside my mind and I
Right.
yes, ma'am.
Are you from an English medium school and college?
Yes, ma'am. I'm from CBSE board.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it appears so. But maybe you lost practice, you lost touch.
Yes, ma'am. That's the
That's the
reason why.
reason why.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No worries, we'll get you to your destination. And first thing we'll do is develop your confidence. That is the
Hmm.
first visible change you can see in yourself. It happens all the time, people, students lose confidence, and English is so vital everywhere, anywhere. And once they feel they don't have it, they lose it. So it's our duty to build it up. How will you do that? By practicing more and more, conversing more and more with people who can help you and guide you and not be judgmental.
Okay.
Right. You have a very charming smile.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am.
It really adds on to the energy and gives us lovely vibes.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, Ishu, what's the topic for today?
Ma'am, movies. What movies genre I like?
Yeah, movies. Are you a movie buff?
Movie buff means I watch a lot of movies.
Are you very much into movies?
Mm, yes, ma'am. Like the because nowadays I think authentic and real life situation based movies are more in
Yes.
trend. The biographies, the autobiographies. So I love these sort of movies a lot.
It's a different era altogether for entertainment, right? Content
Yes,
based. superstars are out. It's all about the substantial content of any entertainment stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And the audience has become very, very smart and intelligent. Sorry, they don't want to waste their time, money, and energy on anything that is below the standard.
Yes,
Right. So tell me your favorite movie.
yes, ma'am. I have already think about it. Think
I have
about.
already thought about this.
I have already thought about this. So it is Tare Zameen Par. This
Okay.
movie of Darshil Safari and Amir Khan. I truly appreciate the smart work and hard work of both. The Darshil Safari, I can connect with that particular character because everyone faces challenges, different challenges in their childhood. Like I I was not dyslexic person, but I was
Dyslexic. I wasn't dyslexic.
dyslexic. Okay. But what happened in my childhood was like people used to troll me a lot due to my skin color, that she's dark in color and how will she get married? Because before 10 to 15 years ago, mentality of people were like that. Whenever they used to meet
He
my mother,
is dusky.
dusky. Yes,
Dusky. This color tone is called dusky, okay, dear?
yes, ma'am.
Or a dark skin tone.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. And my mother tries to like she used to tell me put this basin, put something,
Try.
doodh.
My mother kept trying to improve my complexion by advising me to apply all the kitchen stuff like chickpea flour.
Yes, ma'am. So that is the reason I can connect. I was able to connect with that movie every time I
The
saw
movie
that movie.
resonated with you and you could relate to it very well, right? It
Yes,
resonated the same theme with you because
yes, ma'am.
you felt you lacked in certain aspect too, just like that poor child.
And the role of a teacher in our life is very, very essential and effective because if we get right teachers and eminent teachers, then no one can stop us from going so like to be successful in our life. That can
So,
be any person,
yeah.
our
So,
mother, father, our
have you
friends.
had a great experience with any of the teachers?
My great experience was when I was in ninth class and I went to a coaching. So uh, my sir, uh, they what can we say like
I went to
मुझे
a coaching institute.
मुझे बहुत आगे बढ़ाते थे. How will I say this in English?
My sir pushed me to my limits and motivated me to do better and better.
Yes, he is amazing person I think, and I admire him a lot.
Okay, so was he responsible for bringing in some changes in you?
Yes, definitely, ma'am. Because I was a person who always lacked in confidence. I think till sixth to
Who always
seventh class,
lacked confidence.
okay, who always lacked confidence. I think up to eighth class as well. And when I joined that coaching, and I don't know what my sir feels like. It might be possible he saw that this child has potential, but she is lacking in confidence.
He lacks.
So she lacks confidence, so he pushed me up to my limits, uh, and I was a changed person totally in class 10th, as I gained a lot of confidence, and also my performance improves in class
Improve
improved.
class. Is it? That's really something.
Yes,
That's stunning. Very well. So a teacher plays such a huge role. You're so right. Is that the reason why you're pursuing B.Ed and M.Ed? Are you going to become a
yes,
teacher?
yes, that is the whole reason around my why I want to become a eminent teacher, because I have seen partiality as well. There are every type of person. So one or two
All
teachers,
types of people.
yes, all
There
types of
are all
people are.
types of people around us.
Yes, ma'am. So one or two teachers was there who used to do partiality, or we can say
One
biasness
or
in,
two teachers, or among them, did partiality or were partial.
were partial, and they, like, many times I have seen that also. So I want that I will become a teacher who will not repeat those mistakes again, because in the childhood the assimilation power is so high of a child. So I will not give any sort of impression to my child like
To my
this.
students, I
Students,
will never give this impression to my students.
yes, ma'am.
Super, very well said. Amazing. I resonate completely with you because I feel the most important ingredient in a teacher is not their experience or their qualification or their degrees, nothing, but compassion and
Yes, ma'am.
impartiality. Because if you don't show that, the children are damaged for life. They lose it, right? And they become underconfident and you can break them completely.
Yes, ma'am.
So right, so true. And which is your favorite genre?
In movies,
Yeah, you know it's a genre, right?
yes, ma'am. Like subject or sort
It's a
of
category.
this
Category.
sort of, category.
Category. Yeah.
Category. Yes, ma'am. So in movies, I love reality based movies a lot, like autobiography, or which I can correlate with the
You mean
character.
biopics?
Sorry.
Biopic.
Oh yes, biopic. Biopic.
Right. Am I all clear to you in my sound?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I think I was speaking. That's why I was unable to.
No, no,
Uh,
my audio is clear now.
yes, audio is clear.
Biopics impress you a lot, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So Tare Zameen Par, who was your favorite character in that movie?
In that movie, Tare
Yes.
Zameen, okay, that Sheel Safar, and he did he did amazing job, and play justice. He did justice with his role. Truly, whenever I watch the movie, I feel like uh, it it is not a movie released 10 years ago, but a movie which has been released in this modern era, because what they were saying 10 years ago is now has been followed, as NEP 2020 has been introduced. So they were also saying that children or child based or child centered learning should be there in the schools or anywhere else. Now in NEP, this has been vividly implemented. I think uh, child centered education is must, and teachers are going to be passive, and different sort of activities, practical, so the children are able to connect with real life situations, are going to do this.
So true. Perfectly stated. And is there any movie which you watched and you hated?
I watched and I hated Ved. I think Ved movie of Ritesh Deshmukh and his wife Genelia.
Okay.
Uh, I once watched that movie because it is a reformation. It is a of South movie. Uh, one South movie.
It's a South
Remake.
remake.
Yes, ma'am. It is a remake of South movie, which I authentically watched that South movie. Uh, firstly, I
I
was
watched
very,
the original South Indian movie before watching this.
I watched original South movie before watching this movie Ved. And when one day I was watching TV, I was watching TV. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay. So then I realized that this movie is the remake of that particular movie. And then I was like, the acting of Ritesh Deshmukh and Genelia was not up to the mark. And also the experience of original movie
yes,
totally spoke in my mind. So
okay,
that's I hated that movie. Wait,
absolutely. I can understand your feelings. It was such a disappointment, right?
I was too much disappointed.
It totally damaged your beautiful experience and your impression of the original South Indian make.
Hmm.
Right. And your top three favorite movies.
Top three favorite movies. Munna Bhai MBBS,
Okay.
Munna Bhai, and Tare Zameen Par is I already, and all these three.
Okay. Fine. And which is the genre you just dislike or hate?
Thriller and horror. I just hate this genre.
Okay. Thrillers and horror. I resonate with you completely. I simply detest horror movies. They give you
Yes.
nightmares? Do they give
Night.
you nightmares? Horror movies?
What ma'am? Some in between I can connect. I can't.
Nightmares. Do you get nightmares when you watch
Oh,
horror
nightmare.
movies?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, because I think horror or thriller movies inculcate a sort of negative emotion in our mind, and
Yes.
due to that, there is a saying: "Watch good things, as consume good content, then you will be a different personality."
So
So,
you can say horrors and thrillers, okay? Horror and thriller movies? No. Horrors and thrillers inculcate negative emotions.
yes, ma'am. And definitely that particular night, I get lot many nightmares,
Okay. I get a lot of nightmares.
lot of nightmares.
Right. So, issue, I'll be able to assess you now on your English. I can say that you can present your points pretty positively. You can bring onto the table everything that you think, and you can convey your thoughts with a lot of clarity as well as impact. That's a very huge positive. And expressions, intonations are also bright,
Okay.
exactly matching with whatever your thoughts are.
Mhm.
And you fumble a little, you lack vocabulary,
Yes,
some pauses which should not be there, some hesitation. As you said, it's all in the psyche and it's your lack of confidence which brings forth these pauses. So we can work on that with continuous pushing
ma'am.
and speaking and correcting, right? You can, I guess, you can do a lot of reading. You just said you enjoy reading books, so
Yes, ma'am.
continue with that. That'll give you a lot of ideas as well as vocabulary, and iron out all your grammatical errors, right?
Yes,
And the more you speak, the better you will grow. Expose yourself to speaking a lot. Believe me, that'll give you huge confidence.
ma'am.
How consistent are you with these sessions?
Um, I was on a break of 1 month, I think. Before that, I took 16 sessions. Um, and also the major problem, I think, is that whenever I am prepared with some topic, I will be I will be able to speak. But at like if I'm not prepared, well prepared, or random questions, then I stuck. Then I totally get
Impromptu, if they give you impromptu stuff, you're lost. Is that so?
this, ma'am. I then I'm blank.
Oh. So, how you can work on that is with practice. Okay, initially you will be working on topic based conversations, prepping them before class, but gradually you'll have to come out of this and speak impromptu.
Okay.
Yeah, impromptu means without any prepping or random questions will be put up to you, and that's how you'll get lots of confidence, and you'll be able to crack all the questions, all the conversations that come your way.
Okay.
So, what's your takeaway from today's session? Did
Mm,
you understand? Did you learn? Did you enjoy?
yes, ma'am, I enjoyed. Practice is the key towards success.
Yes.
This is the major takeaway of today's session. Being persistent is another key towards success.
Yeah,
I think we should enjoy the particular journey of language if we are going forward. That,
exactly.
that is more important.
So true. Just be relaxed and stress free. That's how you're going to grow, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
Just don't be worried about it or anxious about it. If you do that, then there'll be a huge lacking. You just be cool and comfortable, and then you see how marvelously grow.
Yes, ma'am. Like I am feeling nervous in inside.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
It doesn't seem so.
That is something I get compliments on this that whenever I said I felt nervous. So many people said that it doesn't reflect on your face.
It doesn't reflect on your face.
It doesn't reflect on your face.
You can
So
hide your emotions well. Is that so?
yes, ma'am.
There's a bright, beautiful smile on your face, so no one can guess what's going inside you.
Oh, okay.
But no worries. We'll make sure this smile becomes genuine and authentic. You don't have to
Mhm.
pose anything.
Yes, ma'am, that's true.
Yes? Right. So, did you like the session?
Did, yes, ma'am. I enjoyed the session.
Okay, okay. I would request you to be very, very regular with these classes. Then you will get amazing results. Okay?
Okay. Sure.
You need continuous practice, right? Once you do that, you will see the difference. You'll see yourself growing visibly as well as internally.
Okay.
I wanted to do a very interesting activity. I wanted you to tell me the recipe of something. So maybe
Recipe.
next time when we connect, I want you to do that, right?
Okay, next time. Okay, I
Next.
thought now.
Now it's almost time. I was hoping to do that now, but the time has just flown away. And
Hmm.
we can do that if we connect later. And yes, recipe, I'll tell you what to speak on. So that it
Oh,
comes as a surprise and you can speak impromptu. What should be done with you is that partly impromptu and partly preparing. So we can get you on track with both the things simultaneously because we need to crack your problem of impromptu
yes.
speaking, right? Anything prepared, you are pretty good at. So with this, parallelly, we can do your impromptu thing also. We'll make sure that you don't face any challenges or nervousness whenever you're faced with any questions or dialogues.
Hmm. Yes.
I
That
enjoy
is
your charming demeanor and your smile and your looks. Yeah, you
okay.
were saying something?
My problem name is impromptu.
Impromptu means instant without any preparation. Okay?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I give you a question, a topic, you speak on it. I give you a task, tell me this recipe. Okay? You speak on it. I tell
Hmm.
you, give me the story of this particular movie. I haven't asked you before the class. Okay? So that is impromptu.
Yes,
That is really going to take you places. So happy learning, dear. Have a great evening ahead. Bye bye.
ma'am. Bye bye. Take care, ma'am.